following is a presentation of the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce. Live from downtown Boone in the historic Appalachian Theater, welcome to the 4 Under 40 Awards, presented by the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce and made possible by Appalachian Commercial Real Estate. Please welcome your host, David Jackson.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the beautiful Appalachian Theater and the 2024 4 Under 40 Awards. Did y'all see all that parking in the video downtown? Is it too soon for that joke? No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. We're glad you're down here. We're excited to celebrate tonight, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to celebrate this evening, to draw inspiration, to reflect on leadership influencers in our lives and the ability to unlock the potential inside of each of us. We hope that you are going to leave tonight's festivities as much personally motivated as you are proud of our honorees. Our community's success comes from its citizens positively impacting one another. We think about leaders like Dr. Ken Peacock, Joseph Miller, Michael Neff, to name a few, whose legacies are permanently cemented deep inside the minds and spirit of those they challenged to be something better than their original selves. Our honorees tonight represent the next generation of community leadership. They're all professionally accomplished. They are linked to community betterment through volunteer work and civic engagement. Civic engagement, everybody. All right, yeah. Now, if you know me, you know that I am a stats guy at heart. And I'm going to give you some back of the baseball card information on some of these folks that we're going to honor tonight. So we had nearly 70 total nominations that led to the selection of this year's finalists. That's worthy of acclaim itself, right? In the class of 2024, we have 13 graduates of Appalachian State University, with 5 holding some graduate degree or certificate from just down the road. We will recognize 2 PhDs. 2 graduates of Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute. 2 Watauga High School graduates. There are 5 alumni of the Watauga Leadership Institute among us tonight. I hear Jim Street back there. Yeah, all right. We also have a firefighter, a former Division I athlete, and perhaps the most impressive number out of all of this is 6. 6 people that are honored tonight that are 30 years old or younger. This community is now blessed with 16 more people that will join the previous 130 plus honorees that we've recognized over the last 8 years. They are ready to take the torch. But before we do anything else, we want to introduce to you the class of 2024. So here they are. First up, the Executive Director of the Hunger and Health Coalition, Jen Bass. The editor of the Watauga Democrat, unfortunately not with us this evening, but a round of applause for Moss Brennan. An academic coordinator with Upward Bound at Appalachian State, Jessica Dale. Jessica, you can come on out here. We'll get her back. We'll get her back. From the nonprofit restaurant world, the Executive Director of Farm Cafe, Elena Dalton. The Director of Grant Funding for Hospitality House of Northwest North Carolina, Ethan Flynn. Now y'all be on your best behavior because we have the principal of Hardin Park School, Travis Gillespie. Watauga Habitat for Humanity's Director of Development, Nathan Godwin. The owner of So Be It Custom Designs and Bedding, Casey Goff. Public Communications Specialist from New River Light and Power, Mariana Green. An influencer on the rise from Lazarus Design Team, Juliet Rath. The owner of Mountain Vista Window Washing, Rowan Todd. An associate professor and program coordinator from Lees McRae College, Dr. Katie Wall. A classroom instructor from Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute, Jenny Webb. The owner of Wonder Pelvic Therapy and Wellness, Tiffany Whiteson. The owner of Elk River Recruiting Company, James Wheeler. And last but not least, a scientist and community organizer from Mountain True, Hannah Woodburn. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2024.
Looking good.
Anybody else have a shout out that you want to get to the crowd? All right, awesome. We're as excited about tonight as you are, believe me. So we'll continue forward. We have been fortunate to have strong community support at the Chamber for the since 1949, for the 75 years the organization has been in place. And there are those supportive folks that help you make things happen. And that is our next speaker here this evening. He has been the title sponsor of this event from the minute that we pitched this crazy idea to him to now and forevermore. I am pleased to welcome to the stage the founder of Appalachian Commercial Real Estate, our title sponsor for this year, once again, Mr. James Milner.
A creature of habit in that I have to write something down. Otherwise, if I go off script, I can get back. Every year, each class represents what is special about our community. That entrepreneurial spirit, the drive to do good, the need to see people succeed. It is a great honor and privilege to continue to support this event and recognize the incredible achievements of the young people in our community. Please accept my sincerest congratulations on each of your nominations. I do want to take a moment to thank Roseanne, Brian, and your family for being here this evening. I have one of the many diplomas signed by Dr. Ken Peacock. And while it hangs proudly in my office, it is a constant reminder of the man that he was both in the community and on campus. I am one of the many that he impacted, and for that, I will always be grateful. To our nominees, win or lose, each of you have and will continue to shape our community and lead in new and innovative ways. Thank you to the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce, to all of you for coming out this evening, supporting our young people. I am grateful and glad to be a part of this event. I hope you all have a great night.
All right. Thanks to our talented communications team led by Megan Biddix and featuring Emma Faulkner, and the skills of our director Wayne Sumner and the crew of JSA, we are excited now to show you a bit more about each of our finalists here tonight. We hope you enjoy these presentations. They'll include some thoughts from each of our finalists as well, so pay attention to those cues along the way. Kid Cove is the presenter of our business owner category for this year, and all of those folks were asked what piece of advice they would offer to an aspiring business owner. Let's meet our finalists for business owner in 2024. Casey Goff is the owner and operator of So Be It, a design workroom for custom-made window treatments, bedding, and embroidery. After graduating from Appalachian State University with a degree in organizational communication and public relations, she embarked upon a customer service role for So Be It just in time to help the business navigate the changed market trends due to the recession of 2008. Casey was instrumental in keeping the business alive by forming new relationships with designers and helping navigate a new business model. Under Casey's leadership, So Be It has continued to be the industry standard for quality and customer service.
My advice for aspiring business owners is to value your employees and treat them like family, as they can be the key to your success. Also important is good communication. Simply returning phone calls and emails in a timely manner can help to build a good reputation for you and your business.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Goff. Rowan Todd started Mountain Vista window washing out of the back of a Subaru Forester at the age of 16, with dreams of a quality work environment for his family. In 2018, Rowan joined the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce and started cleaning commercial storefronts while also attending Watauga High School with a dual enrollment at Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute. With the COVID pandemic taking away 80% of his commercial clients, Mountain Vista quickly pivoted toward residential services, which included window and gutter cleaning and pressure washing. Mountain Vista Window Washing was recognized as the Watauga County Startup Business of the Year for 2020, which also coincided with Rowan's graduation from Watauga High and CCC&TI, with an associate's degree in addition to his high school diploma.
Hey, I'm Rowan with Mountain Vista, and my best advice for a new business owner is to not be afraid to ask for help. There's a lot of organizations up here like the Boone, Blowing Rock, Chambers, SCORE, NC Work Center that have people where it's their job to educate and support you in getting started. So go reach out and get the help you deserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rowan Todd. After graduating from Appalachian State with a degree in education, Tiffany Whiteson knew she had an educator's heart and was destined for a lifetime of teaching and learning that extended well beyond the classroom. A concentration in physical therapy has allowed her the opportunity to learn, grow, and share with patients in rewarding ways. Upon becoming a licensed physical therapist assistant in 2013, Tiffany soon found work at a skilled nursing facility in Greensboro, North Carolina, spending 5 years helping patients recover from a variety of diagnoses. Today, Wonder Pelvic Therapy and Wellness specializes in physical therapy of the pelvic floor, inner core, and more, providing quality care and education to patients.
My business advice is to make sure that it's something that you're very passionate about and that there's a need for it in the community. I also can't emphasize how important it is to have a great team. I could never have done this without my wonderful business partner, Aaron Wonder, my mentors, Dr. Sherry Lorraine, my staff, Cami and Courtney, and my wonderful husband, Grant.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Whiteson. With everyone searching for employees these days, James Wheeler and his business partner, Austin Cockerham, saw a need for a reliable, honest, and fair solution to help Boone area businesses locate and secure top-tier talent. Elk River Recruiting Company was born, and it started with the most humble beginnings by helping restaurants and other small businesses in Boone navigate the post-COVID-19 labor market. Today, Elk River Recruiting Company has helped many local institutions, including Appalachian State University, Apple Cart, and countless others, locate quality employees. James and his team remain committed to providing a quality recruitment solution for the high country community for years to come.
So the number one piece of advice I would give to any business owner is to become ingrained in a great community like Boone. Secondly, I would make sure that you're always of service and always solving a problem, even if the service you provide doesn't turn a profit at first. Lastly, you should always be visible, accountable, and reliable.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Wheeler. business owners. It's my honor at this time to introduce last year's Business Owner Award winner and this year's award sponsor. Please join me in welcoming Kid Cove's Haley Hartley.
Last year I got up here to say my speech for winning and I just cried. So I feel like this is like my redemption. First of all, a big congratulations to all the finalists standing on this stage right now. This is a huge honor. I know what you're thinking right now. I know you want me to hurry so that you know the winner. And I promise I'll go quickly. Young professionals often bring a fresh perspective and innovative idea to the business world. Owning a business at a young age allows for the opportunity to think outside the box, experiment with new concepts, and challenge the status quo. This ability to innovate and be creative is highly noted in the business world, as it can lead to growth and success. Owning a business as a young professional is a commendable achievement that requires courage, innovation, and perseverance. The admiration that comes with taking on the challenges of entrepreneurship at a young age is well deserved. Young professionals who venture into the world of business set an inspiring example for others. Taking on a role that sets the foundation for leaders of our tomorrows is no small feat, and I am proud to be presenting this award to those who are willing to do so. Again, congratulations to all 4 of you on this stage. You all deserve this recognition. Without further ado, and the winner of this year's 4 Under 40 Award for Business Owner is Rowan Todd.
Thank you all for coming out tonight to support the Boone Chamber and me and our other incredible finalists here. It's a really good group of people. It's an honor to be up here alongside them, and it's also fun to come full circle from several years ago being a finalist to coming back again and actually getting the award. So that's really cool, and it's really fun to walk around this lobby, see all the amazing people that have supported me along this journey. Overall, just really grateful to be here in Boone. So thank you all.
I offered Rowan money to throw his hat into the crowd, and he didn't take it. I tried. All right. We'd like to recognize now our nonprofit honorees for the evening with the help of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina's Boone Center. Each of these folks were asked what inspired them to pursue a career with their particular organization. So let's meet the finalists for the 2024 Nonprofit Business Professional Award. Jen Bass began her tenure at Hunger and Health Coalition in 2019, serving as an assistant to Executive Director Elizabeth Young. After just a few months, she became Program Director of A Simple Gesture, a program that encourages residents and businesses to fill reusable shopping bags with non-perishable food items, which are then collected by Hunger and Health Coalition staff for distribution in the food pantry. Jen ascended to the role of Executive Director and helped Hunger and Health Coalition expand their outreach to local families who are still balancing the challenges of the post-pandemic world. A former student athlete at Appalachian State, she has worked in her spare time to introduce the game of soccer to area youth.
What inspired me to start working in nonprofits specifically is that I really wanted to be a part of something that was way bigger than myself. But who inspired me to start working at the Hunger and Health Coalition was Elizabeth Young. And the way she spoke about the work here, what we were doing, how we were changing things, I knew I wanted to be a part of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jen Bass. Elena Dalton became executive director at Farm Cafe in November of 2022. She has served in a number of roles at Farm Cafe, including program coordinator, where she began the research and development of what is now the Farm Full Circle Food Recovery and Redistribution Program. She's also served as the cafe's program director and operations director between 2019 and 2022. She graduated from Appalachian State University with a bachelor's degree in sustainable development in 2012 and later completed a graduate certificate in nonprofit management at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Elena was the Healthy Food System Award recipient in 2018 and has served as the chair of the Watauga Food Council.
To work to further the mission of an organization that I deeply believe in, surrounded by some of the most intelligent, compassionate, and resilient people I've ever met. I love this place.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elena Dalton. Ethan Flynn is a 2015 graduate of Appalachian State University with a Bachelor of Science degree in sociology. Near the end of his senior year internship at Hospitality House, he accepted a postgraduate position as a North Carolina Campus Compact AmeriCorps Vista and project manager of Welcome Home Thriftique. In August of 2018, at the end of his 2-year Vista term, Ethan was hired by Hospitality House as a full-time supportive services specialist and then promoted to service coordinator of the Emergency Shelter Program. In April of 2022, he was promoted to his current position as Director of Grant Funding.
What inspired me to pursue a career with Hospitality House was learning that I have a passion for connecting with and advocating for people that are underserved who often have less opportunities in life than myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Flynn. Nathan Godwin serves as the Director of Development for Watauga County Habitat for Humanity. His top attraction to the position was the opportunity to work in an environment that fosters a sense of belonging and community for all. At Watauga Habitat, Nathan works alongside homeowners, donors, and volunteers to build homes, community, and hope with those in need. His previous work includes time with Mountain Times Publications, where he worked with local business leaders to find the right advertising solutions for their organization. While not on the job for Watauga Habitat, you can find Nathan teaching skateboarding through Appalachian State University's Physical Education Department.
Hey, it's Nathan with Watauga County Habitat for Humanity, and I was inspired to work for Habitat because I volunteered growing up, and I saw the difference and impact it made in people's lives to become a Habitat homeowner, and I'm thrilled to be able to pursue that mission in Watauga County.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Godwin. Hey, real quick, not only for our honorees here, but how about the impact of the organizations that each one of these folks represent? Here to present tonight's award is the Boone Center Director for Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, Mr. Wayne Randall.
Thank you, David, for the opportunity to present this award. If you don't know, Blue Cross and Blue Shield here has a Boone Center that opened up in 2018, and one of our goals is to partner with nonprofits in the area. When I first came to Boone, I was introduced to David and learned quickly that nonprofits was the way here in Watauga County. And we have partnered with really all of these nominees up here in one way or another, some not as recent as we'd like because of COVID, and now we're continuing to build those relationships back, some more than others. But it is a great privilege to be able to represent Blue Cross and the nonprofit community as we present this award tonight to some great nominees. I've got to know them and met some tonight for the first time. But others a little more than a few. And so it's with great privilege to award this award tonight. And the winner of this year's 4 Under 40 Award for Nonprofit Business is, drum roll please, Jen Bass, Hunger and Health Coalition.
say, I've had Taylor Swift lyrics in my head since Friday. I don't even know. Swifties. 3 years ago, I was actually nominated for this award. No hard feelings, obviously. But I was actually nominated by my good friend and mentor, Elizabeth Young. And I remember for the longest time, I was like, what are you doing? Like, why did you nominate me for this? And she was like, Jen, you have so much good. You have so much good, just let it shine. And I think that's what really good leaders do. They believe in other people when they sometimes don't believe in themselves, and they see the good in them, and they invite them to the table because everybody has something to offer. So I'd really like to thank my friend and mentor who I miss every day, Elizabeth. I'd like to thank my team, who is out there somewhere, I think, because I don't think I'd be on 2 feet without them, honestly, over the past 2 years. And I'd like to thank my partner, Alexandra, who inspires me to be the best version of myself every single day. Thank you guys so much, so much. I'll say this too, it has been an honor of a lifetime to represent this organization in this greater community. There is no place like Boone, North Carolina. Thank you guys.
Sneaking behind you. Congratulations. Yeah. I didn't know Wayne could do drum rolls on command. You can book him for a party if you need to. Just let us know. We'll pass along his info. So while this event is designed to people have been wanting to do that for a long time. But I'm back. While this event was designed to recognize the next crop of leaders in our community, we take time each year to also recognize those influencers who stand behind those that are just setting out on their career journey. They offer words of wisdom, a platform to bounce ideas, or maybe that swift kick in the tail every once in a while when it's necessary to get on with it and just go do the thing. Our community was founded on the backs of strong leaders, and we're excited tonight to have WWAMI Community Action with us to help present this year's Respect Your Elder Award. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Allison Jennings.
My name is Allison Jennings, and it is from this backdrop of commitment and service that I have the honor of participating in the Boone Chamber of Commerce 4 Under 40 event. This evening, as I stand before you, I represent the legacy of WWAMI Community Action, a nonprofit organization serving Watauga, Avery, Mitchell, and Yancey County. This year, WWAMI is celebrating 60 remarkable years of helping people and changing lives in our community. We are here not only to spotlight the successes of our younger generation, but also to celebrate the enduring legacy of Dr. Kenneth Peacock, whose life work continues to inspire and shape us. It is with a deep sense of privilege that I present the Respect Your Elder Award to Dr. Peacock's family. As the former chancellor of Appalachian State University, his vision and dedication have left a lasting imprint on our community and on our path forward. Dr. Peacock's story resonates with us at WWAMI Community Action, particularly because he shared a common beginning with many of those we serve at WWAMI. He was a first-generation college graduate, and perhaps it was that experience that fueled his passion for ensuring that students from low-income backgrounds could access higher education, a mission that mirrors the goals of WWAMI's Whole Family Development Program. WWAMI's program is committed to empowering families, aiding them in breaking free from the cycle of poverty towards a future of independence and sustainability. Similarly, Dr. Peacock's Access program offers a pathway for low-income students to attain higher education without the burden of financial debt. Since its inception in 2007, Access, Dr. Peacock's program, has been a beacon of hope, opening the doors of opportunity and transforming students' lives. Tonight, as we pay tribute to Dr. Peacock, I am reminded of the connection between his visionary work and the mission of WWAMI Community Action. Both efforts underline a core belief that with the right support, anyone can overcome barriers and achieve their dreams. Dr. Peacock's legacy through the Access program is a testament to our shared efforts in nurturing resilience, fostering empowerment, and sparking hope. Dr. Peacock's legacy extends beyond the programs he initiated or the policies he implemented. It lives on in the lives he touched, the students he inspired, and the community he served. In presenting this award, WWAMI Community Action not only honors Dr. Peacock's significant contributions, but WWAMI Community Action also recommits to advocating and advancing his vision. Inspired by his example, may we continue to advocate for education, support the underprivileged, and cherish the power of community action. Together, we will carry forward Dr. Peacock's legacy, helping people and changing lives for those who dare to dream. Thank you.
So the images of Dr. Peacock's legacy have been coming back to so many people, flooding, in fact, over the last few months. With an infectious personality that matched a transforming campus, Dr. Peacock was well positioned to be many things to many people. He was a community leader, a Sunday school teacher. He was a husband, a father, a grandfather. He was a listener, an idea generator, an enabler, and a staunch supporter of anything covered in black and gold. At his core, Dr. Peacock was an educator, living by the phrase, students first, quality in all. As Roseanne and I were talking earlier this week, she reminded me of a story that sums up why he was perfect for this award. There was a soldier that came by the chancellor's office before being deployed to Afghanistan. He was a student at Appalachian and had just received orders that he was shipping off. And he didn't exactly know what to do, but he knew he needed to tell somebody that he was leaving. So he went to see Dr. Peacock. Without an appointment, he was led in the door. He shared his experience with Dr. Peacock, and of course, a great listener, heard the trepidation in his voice, offered him words of comfort, and he gave him a Block A pin and said, "Son, take this with you, and we're with you every step of the way." The soldier was deployed for about 2 years, and when he got back to campus safely, he re-enrolled in school, and Dr. Peacock had made that promise to him that would be afforded to him when he came back. He came back to the chancellor's office, and he stopped by to say, "That Block A pin meant more to me than you would ever know." He put it on his backpack, and he slept with that every single night. He didn't have a deep family system to support him back home, but what he knew was that somebody somewhere was ready to support him because of the words that Dr. Peacock shared. We have the pin here tonight from that soldier he gave to the Peacock family to recognize what that meant to him. And that, folks, is Dr. Ken Peacock in a nutshell. So it gives me great pleasure at this point to get ready to welcome the family up here. I do want to say that this honor has been on the radar for us for quite some time. Perhaps the lesson tonight is don't wait to share that kind note or that call with those people that helped you get where you are. We miss him tonight. We know he's with us. We know he's proud of all those Mountaineers on stage tonight. And we know that he'll live forever in the minds and actions of people that he led, taught throughout his career, and many more that he will never realize that he touched the way that he did. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Peacock's wife, Roseanne, sons Brian and Chris, as we present the Peacock family with the 2024 Respect Your Elder Award to our forever Mountaineer, Dr. Ken Peacock.
Geez, thank you very much. Ken would love this. He'd take this to be a ham moment. But thank each one of you for recognizing him and recognizing what all he did. And all his thoughts goes so far along with what she said about Whammy and supporting dreams of students. He loved his students. He loved his team that he worked with. And all you young business people, the key to that is if you have a good team to work with you, it's amazing what you can accomplish. If they follow along with what you want, you don't have problems. You have opportunities to make a difference. And you can make a difference in a young person's life, whether it's through Whammy, through the Habitat, through just whatever, but the young people's minds are just there. Embrace them. And all his office people and everybody, his team, a lot of them are here tonight. Thank y'all. Y'all made his dream come true. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Brian.
She asked me to say something, but that's the first time she's ever touched a microphone in her life. I don't have a lot to add to that. We're just so thankful for this honor. Tonight really embodies who my dad was. If you didn't know him, then by the end of the night you would have known him, and you probably would have had an A pin on your jacket when you walked out the door. But he was dedicated all of himself to anyone who was a student or in their early career, and just loved Appalachian, loved Boone, and would sacrifice anything for anyone to get them a leg up. And so we are honored to be up here. I'm thankful for this, and I know that he's just as happy as he can be smiling down. So thank you.
We are thankful tonight to have UNC Health Appalachian serving as a supporting sponsor of our festivities. And at this time, it's my pleasure to welcome another big fan of Dr. Peacock's. He is the Senior Vice President of System Advancement for UNC Health Appalachian. Mr. Rob Hudspeth will share a few words with us. Rob?
Thank you. Thank you, David. What a wonderful celebration of Dr. Peacock. I worked with him. Wasn't going to do this. I worked with him at the university, and later he served on our hospital board for many years. It was an honor to know him and witness all that he achieved for App State and for our community. You heard all about that just now. Many of you know him. He and our former CEO, Richard Sparks, set out to make possible the new College of Health Sciences. Ken would come over with his blueprints every 2 weeks and roll them out and show his 3 championship rings and get the staff excited. And he was an energetic personality for our community. Truly, he was a visionary, a mountain mover, and an unstoppable force. I do want to thank David Jackson and the Boone Chamber for allowing me and UNC Health to be a part of this 4 Under 40 celebration. I guess this is the 8th year, And I've seen some really terrific folks pass through this and do some really great things for our community. It's wonderful to recognize movers and shakers like Dr. Peacock was. So how did I get here? Why am I standing before you? Chuck Mantooth, our CEO, was on the agenda, and he called me this morning at 7 o'clock and said, "Can't do it, I'm sick." I said, "What do you want me to say?" He said, "Figure it out, I'm sick." So I'm here to give it a shot. But tonight, as one of the sponsors of the Chamber, I want to take a moment to familiarize you with who we are as your local healthcare system. And it may have been a while since you've heard from us. What you may have known in the past as Appalachian Regional Healthcare System, we're now UNC Health Appalachian. We're a 3-hospital system, so we have Watauga, Cannon, and Appalachian Regional Behavioral Health Hospital. We also have 16 outpatient clinics, a comprehensive cancer center, a heart and vascular program, a nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine program. Over the last 10 years, we've really developed a comprehensive offering of healthcare services for the community that what we believe keeps you from having to travel off the mountain. With the exception of just a few subspecialties and maybe brain surgery, we do most of those things here in the high country. Many of you know that we affiliated with UNC Health about a year ago, and that was primarily to gain access to their world-class electronic health record system and their patient portal. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit here at the end. We do remain an independent nonprofit healthcare system governed by a local board. And so that decision-making still remains local to us in the community. Over the last year, however, we found a lot of opportunities in our relationship with UNC Health, like clinical research. The opportunity there is tremendous. Contracting, group purchasing, resource planning, access to technology, advanced treatment modalities that, frankly, we didn't have before. So from a numbers standpoint, we're about just shy of $300 million in annual revenue, 1,500 employees, 121 physicians, 76 advanced practice clinicians, 132 nurses within that 1,500 employees. Last year, we saw 31,000 emergency department visits, 10,000 surgeries, over 9,200 cardiac patients, 1,200 catheterizations, 500 new cancer diagnoses, and we delivered 600 babies. And at the same time, we gave away about $25 million in free charity care. Yeah. Thank you. But the important thing I want to share with you tonight, we spent $165 million in technology, programs, and facilities to improve your experience with us as a patient. And so I could continue to stand here and rattle off numbers, which you wouldn't care that much about, but there are a few impressive recognitions. So Watauga Medical Center just 3 years ago received its first 5-star CMS recognition. That's the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. That's the first time we've ever done that. We just received our second 5-star, so please. Watauga also received an A rating from the Leapfrog Group. That's something that we get usually twice a year. Here and there we will get a B for one reason or the other, but it's a suggestion that hospital safety and patient experience is paramount in our facility, so we're very proud of that. Watauga was recently listed as one of 5 top hospitals in North Carolina for cardiology, for Becker's Hospital Review, and again, CMS. And so that's pretty terrific with all the great healthcare systems we have in North Carolina, one of 5 in the state of North Carolina. So lots more I could mention. If you leave here remembering one thing, if you think, what did that guy stand up there and say? He said a lot. I do want to update you on one thing. We are strengthening our access to primary care to better meet the needs of this community. Our primary care residency program has produced 1 new primary care office in the community. I don't know if you remember, we started a residency program just about 4 years ago. Those first residents graduated, they're staying in the community for a new office. And so 3 new doctors. We also have 18 new resident doctors that practice in our clinics, in our 4 primary care clinics. So we're really excited about what that means for you in terms of access. We've also recently developed, and I want you to test me on this, and I know many of you will email me if this doesn't go well, but we've recently developed a same-day appointment program. So in primary care to meet your needs. And so you may not be able to see your doctor that day, but you will be able to see one of our providers that day. And we're really excited about what that means for you, because I can't tell you the number of calls that I get that say, I can't get in. And so we're committed to making this successful. You're going to hear a lot more about this. We've also spent $38 million on information technology to be able to give you access to information and tools that you've never had before. This is my appeal to you. Last thing, please enroll in my UNC chart. If you are a patient and you haven't registered, or if you're going to be a patient, go and register. You do that at myuncchart.org. It's like getting a fast pass at Disney. If you've ever been there, you want to get to the front of the line, you don't want to call and have to wait, be put on hold, you don't want to have to leave a message. It gives you direct access to do things like review your healthcare statistics, schedule your appointments yourself, you don't have to call me. Request medical records, you can get medication refills, you can message all of your providers. You can also share information with your providers in other locales. So if you live somewhere else part of the year, or if you're a patient at Novant or Atrium, they also have my chart, they also have Epic. You can link those records. All that information is right there for you. With all this, I hope you can see that our investments are having a real and meaningful impact on healthcare locally. We are getting there. This relationship with UNC is a very positive thing for us, and it's a positive thing for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak to you about UNC Health Appalachian, your chosen healthcare provider. Thank you.
Move all your gear here, Rob. All right. One thing, we transition to our final 2 awards. I think it goes without saying that in an event like this where we're honoring and recognizing the next crop of talent, you just heard from our second law. You've got Appalachian State University out there as the top employer. You've got Watauga County Schools in here as one of our top employers. All of them need talent today. Young talent coming into the pipeline to help fill jobs in the classroom, in the operating room, in the doctor's office, and certainly across campus. So as we are thinking about platforms to introduce folks, this is a key reason to let folks know that we are capable of creating the workforce that we need right here in Watauga County for Watauga County. And a lot of the folks that you're going to see here tonight are a big part of that. And certainly these employers prioritizing hiring the folks right here in our backyard is going to help us fulfill the workforce needs that we do have here locally. All right, enough sermons. Robbie, got anything else you want to say? Okay, all right, just checking. Just checking. All right, we recognize the rising stars next. These are folks that do not own their business, but the business could not do without them. Beach Mountain Resort helps us present tonight's honorees, and they were all asked, what is the most rewarding aspect of your career? Take a listen as we welcome our Rising Star finalists. Moss Brannon graduated from Appalachian State University with a degree in journalism in May of 2021. He started at the Watauga Democrat while he was still in school and became editor in September of that same year. He has led the paper to 2 straight North Carolina Press Association General Excellence Awards, one of the most prestigious newspaper awards in the state. Outside of work, Moss is a member of the Deep Gap Volunteer Fire Department and the Watauga County Rescue Squad. He also enjoys reading and going on hikes with his partner, Lindy.
As editor of the Watauga Democrat, I have the chance to meet a lot of different people, and to me, that's the most rewarding part of this job. The community is just great in Watauga County and Boone, and I just love interacting with various people and talking to them and hearing their stories.
Ladies and gentlemen, Moss Brannon. Mariana Green is the Public Communications Specialist for Appalachian State University's New River Light and Power. With a passion for empowering communities through effective outreach and strategic advocacy, she is committed to New River Light and Power's mission of educating and engaging consumers while providing safe and reliable energy. Drawing on her extensive background in public outreach and advocacy as a communications liaison, Mariana serves as New River Light and Power's one-stop shop for all communications, from marketing campaigns to fostering meaningful relationships with key stakeholders. As a first-generation American, she brings a layered perspective to her role, with compassion and inclusivity always at the forefront.
The most rewarding part of being a public power communicator is getting to be there for community when they need me the most. When the lights go off in the middle of the night and our linemen are responding, I get to be an avenue of support and communication for all our customers. It feels so special and rewarding. It's why I do it. But some days, I do it for the views.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mariana Green. Juliette Rath started her career in nonprofit marketing and has since held multiple communication roles such as account management, sales, and influencer marketing. When she's not posting things to do in the area on social media or building tiny houses with her husband, she is most likely sleeping as she grows her first human due in July. She works alongside an incredible marketing and website design team founded out of the Center for Entrepreneurship at App State called Lazarus Design Team. They focus on bringing real results to businesses hungry to grow. Outside of agency work, she promotes several local businesses through free marketing consultations and influencer marketing. You can follow her adventures on social media as she highlights the best nonprofits and businesses the High Country has to offer.
My favorite aspect of my career is getting to tell thousands of people what I already know, which is that Boone is the best place ever. We have so many nonprofits and business owners that have a story worth telling, and I just feel honored that I get to help tell that narrative, whether it's through digital marketing or a social media post that goes viral. It is just a blessing to get to be a part of this community.
Ladies and gentlemen, Juliette Rath. Hannah Woodburn serves as both a staff scientist and community organizer at Mountain True. In this role, she is responsible for managing all of the active water quality programs, volunteer coordination, and educational outreach in the High Country. She graduated from Appalachian State University in December of 2019 with a bachelor's degree in biology with a concentration in ecology, evolution, and environmental science. After serving as an AmeriCorps member with Mountain True, Hannah became a full-time employee in July of 2022. She recently received her master's degree in biology from Appalachian State in December of 2013, with a focus on the health of freshwater systems in the southern Blue Ridge. Hannah is dedicated to protecting the integrity of the streams, lakes, and rivers that make the High Country so special.
One of the most rewarding aspects of my career is getting to be involved on projects that are going to continue to have an impact long after my lifetime, and then also connecting people with their resource of all ages, being both an educator and an advocate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Woodburn. It is my honor now to introduce to you our past Chamber Board Chair and Director of Marketing at Beech Mountain, Talia Freeman, to present tonight's award.
Hi, how's everybody doing? Got a little more to go. So I'm Talia Freeman, and I'm here proudly representing Beech Mountain Resort. So this category is a testament to those who are on the rise in their careers, showcasing not only their professional achievements, but also their character strengths and their commitment to the Boone area community. So as I got to know each nominee, I spent a little bit of time with them. I couldn't help but notice certain common traits among them. These traits included resilience, compassion, and a genuine love for our community. So let me share just a little bit about them. Mariana, her humor is subtle, It sneaks up on you and then it packs a punch when you least expect it. She is funny. In addition to her charismatic charm, she's gracefully managed numerous challenges, maintaining a positive outlook that has been a key to her success, all while generously giving back to our community. Moss, which she's not here, but had a great little time with Moss. With his kind and inquisitive nature, he demonstrates a remarkable care for others. So despite his aversion to coffee, he graciously accepted a coffee drink of my choice, and he drank the entire cup, and then he just slid it right in there, snuck it in there that he didn't actually like coffee at all. A true testament to his compassion, his selflessness, and a genuine concern for those around him. Now, Juliet, she radiates vibrancy, kindness, and this crazy infectious love for our community. Her compassion knows no bounds, and her energy uplifts everyone around her. She's basically a walking commercial for Boone, right? And lastly, but not least, Hannah's dedication to preserving our environment for future generations is inspiring, leaving you just as passionate about the cause as she is. Her advocacy, combined with her organizational skills and relentless drive, will have a transformative impact on our area. But what struck me most about all of these nominees, it's not just their resilience, but it's the support that they received from the community. For them, each of them, it all started with one person that believed in them, one person that empowered them, someone that challenged them, and most importantly, one person that gave them an opportunity to shine. So I want us all to remember that it takes just one word, one gesture, and one opportunity to set someone on the path to success in their careers and keep them right here in the Boone area community, because that's what we want, right? We want them to stay here, okay? All right, so let's get to this award. So tonight's award for the 4 under 40 Rising Star, who unfortunately can't be here tonight, is Moss Brennan. But I believe we have a little video that we're going to show from Moss.
Good evening, everyone. I unfortunately could not be there tonight as my partner and I are across the pond, as they say, traveling this week in the UK. I hope everyone is having a great night at this awesome event. First, congratulations to my fellow finalists on this award. It is quite an achievement and recognition to be a finalist. Secondly, thank you to the Boone Chamber for putting on this event and recognizing all these emerging leaders that are making this community so great to live in. As editor of the Watauga Democrat, I have the pleasure of working with a lot of great people. The reporters I've worked with, past and present, thank you for making my job easier. To my boss and mentor, Gene Fowler, thanks for guiding me as I've grown into this position. Thank you to my partner, Lindy, for supporting me in dealing with those late nights and weird hours, be it due to the fire department, rescue squad, or covering a story. Finally, thank you to my parents and sister, Mary, Scott, and Lauren, for instilling in me the work ethic I have today and supporting me always. Local journalism is important, and I'm proud to helm a newspaper with so much history that covers a great community. Thank you.
So I'll tell you a story about Moss. We went for about 2 hours on that award with our committee, as you can imagine, with the talent there. And so we call and start trying to make sure that everybody can be there. And Moss said, oh man, 3 hours ago, we just bought tickets to go across to Europe. So, well, we'll figure out a way to make it work. But what an amazing category. And we've got one more for you here tonight. Our final group of the evening highlights are education professionals. These are those, absolutely, let's give it up. These are the folks that are teaching the next generation while also assuming more leadership responsibilities in a field that, quite honestly, Watauga County is known for throughout the country. First Chair Coffee is our award sponsor. And when we asked our honorees what brings them the most rewarding feeling about working with students, these were their responses. So let's meet our Education Award finalists. Jessica Dale started her career in the nonprofit sector as an advocate for victims and survivors of intimate partner violence. After realizing her passion was working with youth, she spent a decade educating middle grade and college-age students about healthy relationships, consent, and active bystander intervention skills in the hope of creating a community free of violence. In 2019, Jessica made her career shift to the Upward Bound program at Appalachian State as an academic coordinator. Throughout her time with the program, she has been committed to providing support and guidance to rural students as they navigate their high school careers and prepare for their futures as first-generation college students.
My favorite part of working with students is watching them recognize their own potential within themselves, and watching them realize that they can achieve the goals that they set for themselves. And it's been such a gift to be able to walk with them as they just become more empowered and set on what they want to do in their lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Dale. Travis Gillespie began his career at Parkway School in 2007 as an 8th grade math and science teacher with the goal of making a positive impact on every student he served. During his time at Parkway, he had the opportunity to work with amazing educators that inspired and supported his career development. Travis was able to take on some teacher leadership roles in the school, including school improvement team chair and professional learning community facilitator. Those experiences led to his desire to pursue a master's degree in school administration from Appalachian State University in 2012. After completing his degree, he was eager to move into an administrator role to make a greater impact. After a brief stint in Caldwell County, Travis returned to Watauga County Schools this fall and serves as the principal of Hardin Park School.
The most rewarding thing about working with students is having the opportunity to make a difference in their lives, to contribute to their growth, and to be a source of guidance as they navigate their educational journey. My goal as an educator is to change the world, and I believe I can do that through making a positive impact on each student every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Gillespie. Dr. Katie Wall began her career at Lees McRae College in 2016 after finishing her doctorate and working with outdoor programs at Appalachian State University. Dr. Wall was brought to Lees McRae to design their first outdoor recreation-related academic programs. Since her time at the college, she has created 3 programs: outdoor recreation management, ski industry business and instruction, and wilderness medicine and rescue. The outdoor recreation management program is the only outdoor recreation program in a school of business in the entire country.
One of the most rewarding things about working with students is seeing them grow over the 4 years that they're in college, learning about what makes them happy, about what makes them passionate, and then connecting them with industry professionals and helping get them internships and careers in the outdoor industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Katie Wall. In 2012, Jenny Webb began focusing on case management and educational services in the High Country for youth and young adults. Jenny worked for a program funded by the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act to assist young adults in pursuing educational and work-based learning opportunities. This experience would later lead her to the community college system. She began working for Wilkes Community College in 2014, where she served in the Continuing Education Department, Student Services, and TRIO, serving first-generation college students. She is now a proud member of the faculty on the Watauga campus of Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute.
So one of the most rewarding things for me about working with students is seeing their progression from beginning to end. So oftentimes students come to the community college lacking confidence, and it seems like they are truly carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. So being able to be a part of their support team while they're here, and then seeing the look of pure joy and accomplishment as they cross the finish line at graduation, it is the best part of my job.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Webb. As we look at this group of education award finalists, again, innovative educators. That's how we're going to get there, everybody, with the folks like these leading our students in the classroom. One more round of applause for our education nominees. Here to present tonight's award on behalf of First Chair Coffee is Michael Stanford.
Good evening. First Chair Coffee Shop, does everybody know where that's at? Yeah, we're a little coffee shop right there on Beach Mountain as you go into the resort. We're owned by the resort. Talia asked me to come tonight to represent the coffee shop. And kind of a little funny thing here I'm going to say is it's hard to file a tally when she comes out, right? Because had I known I was supposed to do my due diligence and call everybody and talk to them, I would have done that. You know, the Mountain and First Chair Coffee Shop, we're rooted in education. We prioritize education as a cornerstone of our community and our values. If you ever come and you visit Beach Mountain, you know, our trail system, our historical society, museum, it's all about educating. So come see us sometime at Beach Mountain. All right. And the winner of this year's award, Dr. Katie Wall, Lees McCray College.
I mean, this was a pretty incredible group, so round of applause. Wow, I mean, just to be nominated is a true honor, so thank you all for this. Yeah, I mean, I think being an educator is one of the most special jobs in the world. I think being able to see our students grow and achieve who they are, the greatest sense of who they are is really important. You know, I started my career at South Carolina, and then I came to App State, and then I moved to Lees McCray. And as an outdoor educator, I think the High Country is one of the most special places to be teaching outdoor education. And I wouldn't be where I am today without my start at App, and the team there, and my crew and friends and family at Lees McCray. And it's a beautiful place to be. We are raising a family in Watauga County, and we wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So thank you all so much. It's a true honor.
All right, as we conclude tonight's presentation and wrap up this education spot, I'd be remiss if I did not mention a very important project that we've got going on here in Watauga County right now. You may have seen last week a number of partners, including the Chamber, have been involved in a Watauga County child care survey and study. We released the results of that report last week, and it is as much of a workforce development topic as you can imagine. Putting skilled and educated folks in our classrooms, 0 to doctoral, is again how we're going to make sure that we have the workforce to support the businesses that we all know and love here in Watauga County. There are plenty of ways for you to plug into what comes next with that program. We're going to be talking about it a lot. And as we close and thank once again Appalachian Commercial Real Estate for their sponsor of this award, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank James for the support that he offered from his business perspective, a relatively small business here in our community, but seeing the need for workforce development and investing in that study. So James, thank you not only for that, but thank you for your continued support of 4 Under 40. 130 folks now out there energized in our community and doing the good work that we need them to do. I hope you will cherish the conversations that you have with folks, because you never know. You just never know. The words you say may spark the next great career move, and maybe we'll be honoring them on the stage next year. Thank you all for being here. I do want to say thanks to the theater staff, George Ansack, Jason Deathridge, Suzanne Livesay for a great show. To Mandy Hood and the Grandview Catering team for all of the delicious food that you had before the event tonight. Of course, our chamber team, Carrie, Patrick, Natalie, Lindsay, Emma, and Meg. Wonderful crew. And we also have a literal man behind the curtain. Wayne Sumner of JSA Productions has put all the video on for you tonight. We couldn't do all of this and support all these folks without a great team behind us. So thank you again for spending time with us this evening. Thank you all, and congratulations to our nominees and winners tonight. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. One more reminder for our honorees. One more reminder, we're going to take one last group picture up here on the stage with your certificates and awards, so please come on up for one last picture.